We're in Hanoi and we have 3 days to spend in this incredible city, and we're trying to do it all on our limited budget. So when you come to Hanoi, you definitely want to find yourself in the old quarter. It's where all of the activity is happening. It's crazy here.
The Vietnamese traffic is amazing. It never stops. So when you want to cross the street, you just take a leap of faith, step forward, and the traffic moves around you.
If you're new to our channel, we're Jeanne and Jeff, and we're traveling the world on a budget. As you know, we really love our coffee, and Vietnam is a coffee mecca.
The Vietnamese are proud of their coffee, and for good reason. They are the second largest coffee producer in the world.
When we landed in Hanoi, the first thing we needed to do was get a cup of coffee. And so we decided to take a coffee class in Hanoi. We were welcomed into the class by Lynn, the founder of Raaw Coffee. Lynn has made it her career to know everything about coffee and how to adjust it to create the most delicious flavors. We mastered 4 different coffee brewing methods and learned the distinctions between Robusta and Arabica beans.
But this one actually use a buncher to force extract. So it acts more like the espresso machine in a way that espresso machine use steam pressure. This one use steam pressure.
Yes. We'll never look at the coffee bags in the supermarket the same way again.
During our coffee tasting, Jeff had a realization.
I noticed I needed a haircut desperately. It is long past time for me to get my hair cut. Hopefully this one will turn out well. It's gotten really good recommendations.
We weren't sure what to expect with the barber because the local one that we found that had the best reviews had all sorts of those really interesting haircuts in the window, mohawks and the mullets, and we weren't sure exactly what they considered a classic cut for Jeff. And for only a couple of dollars more, Jeff decided to get his ears and his nose waxed.
Okay. 2 and 3. One more time. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's go.
That wasn't too bad. How was your haircut?
It was an excellent haircut, one of my best ever. Brian was a perfect barber.
Woohoo, Brian!
Yeah.
Hanoi is famous for its food, and so we decided to try out Katze Vegetarian and Vegan Restaurant.
We read the reviews and it sounded too good to be true. We really hoped this restaurant would live up to its reputation. We're also concerned about whether this highly rated restaurant would fit into our tight food budget.
Is that really good? How'd you enjoy your dinner?
Oh, that was so good. The food is so delicious. You just want to keep eating and eating, but you can't.
While we were in Hanoi, we definitely wanted to check out a local cooking class. What better way to learn about the culture than to actually experience the cooking?
Okay, so this one is the banana flour, or we call them hoa choy.
We were lucky enough to get a spot in a cooking class through Rose Kitchen. We booked this experience through Get Your Guide. A shopping trip to the local markets was first on the to-do list.
We learned about all the different ingredients that we would be using for our cooking class, and we learned how to pick the freshest ingredients.
We put on our aprons, rolled up our sleeves, and got to work. We were ready to become local chefs. On the menu for tonight's meal is green papaya salad, fried spring rolls, and Vietnamese noodle soup.
The smell of fresh ingredients, the intense flavors, and the pro tips made the time in this class fly by.
Everything, all the way down to the delicious coconut coffee for dessert, was delicious. Each dish was different, abundant, and super tasty.
After a full day of exploring the city, we decided to take a street food tour in the old quarter. Hey Jeff, watch where you're walking. So here's your banana, what did he call it?
Banana cake. It's a fried banana, deep fried banana. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's warm. It's banana-y. And
sugar and banana and
fried.
And fries. And Greece. And Vietnam. in Hanoi.
Do you see the old lady there? She's selling donuts for almost 40 years. And they work on the first floor, they live in the second and third floor, which is called working from home. All right, we have our 3 different flavor. The sesame, we have 2 different sugar. We got a sugar with ginger in it, and we got a sugar only.
I like them. I think I like the sesame one first. So she puts limes inside of the sugar cane. Kumquats inside. Okay.
So it's balance the sour sweetness.
Uh-huh.
Có nóng không?
Oh, and that's kumquat.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah. Very nice. So this is ready to go.
All right, take a...
Our guide took us to about 8 different locations and had us sample a little bit of everything.
Like here, you can see how the real local people live in here.
Our evening flew by as our guide explained about life in the old quarter.
And one house right now just starts from here, finish right here. It is one house for 3 generations live in.
Cheers.
Hanoi shuts down several of the old quarter streets to host the street fair on weekends.
I really love the local street fairs because I can see what the neighborhoods are up to. I can see them enjoying the local music, having some fun dancing in the streets, playing games.
Seeing locals and tourists from all around the world sharing the city's nightlife was a fun experience.
Hanoi was an incredible city to visit. It was amazing what we could do on a budget in only 3 days. It is rich with history, has excellent food, and lots of activities to do.
What do you think about our Hanoi experiences?
Vietnamese coffee. Woohoo! First thing in the morning.
Let us know in the comments below.
And always remember,
Wherever you are,
travel with a little bit of heart.